Hello, my beautiful Libras. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of April the 7th to the 13th. Let's see what we have here for you this week, my beautiful, beautiful Libras, as we're pushing through the month of April, hoping that spring is finally going to come. Yesterday we had a snowstorm, then we had rain, and then we had hail, and now we have a beautiful, warm, and sunny day with no snow left. Crazy weather. Okay, we've got the card endings for you for this week, Libra. So something's going to come to an end. And let's see what we've got here for your tarot cards. Okay, let's see what we have. Your first card here, starting off your week, is the Judgment card. Your second card, Libra, is the Two of Swords. In the middle of the week, you've got the Two of Wands coming through this week. You have the Death card. Yeah, something's ending. And at the very end, you've got the Knight of Wands. So let's start off our reading here with our download message. Well, something's going to come to a conclusion. It's going to end, and you know that we have endings and new beginnings. It could be the end of anything. Maybe it's the end of your vacation, or the end of your workload, or the end of a deadline, or the end of a job, a temporary job, the end of a relationship, end of a phase. It could be the end of anything. Okay, something's going to end. Now, your career and life card is make it work. It says you have all the tools you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort and excel at working with your hands and fixing problems. Okay. So you may be having to clean up things at home. You may be having to get things done at work. You could be, they just said renovate. They just said redecorate. Okay. So for some of you, that might be the thing. They throw things at me. Spirit does when I least expect it. I think you'll get things done. I think it's a process. I think you're going to have to make sure that you do your to-do list, write things down accordingly to their importance to get them finished. There's a judgment call here. You've decided to move in a new direction. You've decided that it's like, wow, I'm finished this. This has ended. Now I'm going on a new journey. And I'm only going to take those in the boat with me or on this next leg of the journey who really support, love me, and want the same goals and success as I do. This is a card where you're feeling very grateful. You could be feeling extra spiritual because here is, it's like Archangel Gabriel sending you the message, with the trumpet. You could be getting a message that this is your time to move forward. This is your time for a second chance, a rebirth. Coming in your focus part of the reading, you've got boundaries. So it might be time for you to take a step forward and say, draw the line in the sand and say, okay, done and done. Or you're going to make sure that you are a priority, Libra, and take time for you. Don't allow others to take advantage of your time, to pull you in so many directions at once. You're great at doing that, and I always say if you want a job done, give it to a busy Libra because they will find time to fit it in one way or the other. They will get it done. So it's time for you. It's time for you to set up boundaries and realize your importance, your worthiness, and do things that are good and healthy for you. Two of Swords says you could be at a crossroads. You could have locked horns with somebody else. You could be dealing with a legal situation or judicial situation and not seeing things clearly. Okay, you need to have the cards laid in a fair and equitable manner. Maybe somebody biased can command a moderator to do that for you. Somebody who isn't going to choose one from the other. This is about being able to see things clearly. And once you do, you'll be able to make this choice or decision. Coming in the center position, which is your challenge, you've got strength. You've got great resilience. Don't worry about that. You have this beautiful energy around you that you can move forward towards and believe in yourself. But know also that you have support because in the context, 44 in the angel numbers and manifestation, seeing 44 is often interpreted as a sign, amplified support, strength, and the manifestation of your goals. So it's encouraging you to stay focused and persistent on your pursuit today, okay? It's seen as, you need to believe in magnifying your energies now and the vibrations associated with the number 4, such as putting your work into something and being practicality and stability and building a strong foundation, because you will get support and guidance as well. Okay, so you're manifesting your abundance right now. Know that you're stronger than you believe you are, and you're very resilient. So stand your ground and keep working towards that, because this is a card of manifesting your goals and staying focused on them. And you are staying focused because you have the Two of Wands coming in next. And the Two of Wands is, looking out towards your horizon, visualizing something coming in, your ship coming in perhaps, but you've worked hard for where you are right now. And, this is about getting serious about your future and planning your course of action. So you shouldn't be daydreaming about it. You should be standing in your strength and going after it, okay? And make a concrete plan. You have all the resources you need to make your dreams a reality. So now is the time to put your ideas into motion and see what you can achieve right now, my beautiful, beautiful Libras. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got building blocks. So they're telling you again, you've got things that you've got all the resources at your fingertips here. One step in front of the other, and the building blocks to create your future in a successful way. But first you have to walk away and end something before you can start this new beginning. So leaving behind, it is endings. We talked about that in the beginning of this reading. So you're going to have to end the way things were being done to create something, a new way of doing things, or a new direction you're going in, and walking away from certain situations in your life to start fresh. You're starting that here with the building blocks, something better you're building for your future. Coming in at the end of the week, possible future energy, you've got the hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. Well, we know a hawk is has very good vision. A hawk can see its prey from a very, very, very high height. And he hones in on what he needs, and he goes after it very stealthily, quickly, and silently. The hawk spirit is very protective spirit as well. And you're being guided. You're being guided by protection here, that you're on the right, you're in the right lane. Don't step out of your lane, and you're in alignment now to do what it is you want. Coming in next is the Knight of Wands, and you're going to be making a quick choice, a quick decision, or acting quickly. He's very quick, and he's always charging towards something. But this is a card that says you may get a call, you may get a text. There could be something that's going to change today in your plans, or this week rather, and you're going to have to act on it and adapt to it. So you're very good at that. Don't be afraid to go charging towards your goals, but make sure you put the brakes on if there's something legal there that you're going to be signing. If you're signing any documents here, or correspondence, or anything like that, make sure that you are reading between the lines and don't rush into anything too quickly if that's the case. Okay, I always say once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Beware consumer. Okay, all right. Let's see what we have here for clarifiers and verifiers and validation. What do you need to see, know, and expect, my beautiful, beautiful Libras? So coming in the beginning of the week with making it work and having those puzzle pieces fit and making a judgment call to go in a new direction, you have the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is that card that says, take care of business for you first. Okay, you're always out there doing. As I said, give a job to a Libra and they'll fit it into their busy schedule. But there comes a time where you're going to deplete your energy, you're going to resent all of this, and you're not going to feel good about it. So take that time out to rejuvenate, regenerate, recharge, and refocus yourself first. Then you're running on all your energy levels to go out there and do what you need to do. You could be a bit tired out. Sorry, I dropped my cards, guys. A bunch of them. So you could be a little bit tired out, and you need to recharge your batteries. Think about you this week, okay? It's time for you. Coming in with the Two of Swords, making that decision or choice. You feel, ooh, okay, so this is why you're setting up boundaries. You've got this Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is that card of deception, or the wolf in sheep's clothing. Somebody could be, watching you from the shadows, waiting for you to trip up. They could be a little bit green with envy. This is the liar, the cheater, the thief. That's the energy of this card, but they get caught. See the crow here? The crow has that, you have the hawk too. So there's two birds here that have their eye on protecting you. So you see this, you may be cutting them out. This could be a divorce, a separation, or a parting of ways with somebody. Okay, you set your boundaries up and said, hey, I'm worth better. for some of you, coming in with the Two of Wands and being strong, standing in your strength. It's not worth fighting, okay? You've got this Five of Swords. This is a no-win situation. So if you're being called to be a sparring partner for somebody, think about it, okay? Because it's not necessarily a good thing. You may win the battle, but at the end, there's always a sacrifice we have to make. You know, it's the end of something. It's too bad it has to come to this. Why couldn't a decision or something been peaceably made? And you have the choice of that. Okay, so Libra, try to avoid other people's drama or becoming somebody's sparring partner. At the end of the day, you get your point across, but there's going to be some consequence because of it. Coming in with your Death card and moving forward, you've got the Strength card again. Yes, Strength card is all about you looking at situations in a kinder, more understanding, listening to the other side of the story maybe, but knowing that you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. So try again not to be somebody's sparring partner. Step back, avoid it at all. And you're going to show some strength by being... by stepping back, basically, not allowing yourself to jump in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion. And sometimes we say things, and when we do, we can never take them back. Okay, so be mindful of your words this week, what you're saying, and how you come across with your body language. Eight of Wands. What have we got? We've got the Lovers. So the Lovers is basically a card of making choices, wise, mindful choices and decisions around someone or an emotional situation. Now, sometimes this is being led by our heart, but I always say let your head lead your heart, not your heart lead your head. You could be in contact with somebody who could be somebody new coming in your life that you thought you would never be attracted to. And it amazes all of us when we meet somebody, and opposites do attract. Why do you think they say that? We don't believe it, but when it happens, we connect. So there could be somebody new as well coming in. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Libras, this is your general tarot and oracle forecast for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I will see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Libras.